Hello everyone, my name is Nicola from Flow by Nicola, and I have a Vinyasa Hatha Flow for you. Today we're going to be focusing on detoxification, so we'll be focusing on a lot of twists and holding the poses for a little bit longer, just to see how we feel. So we'll go ahead and get started in easy pose, cross-legged position with your left leg out in front of you. You can close the eyes down, resting your hands on your knees, palms up to the ceiling or palms facing down. Softening through the shoulders, but sitting tall. Closing the eyes down, feeling a heaviness in your eyelids. Beginning to tune into your natural breath, allowing it to anchor you here in this present moment. Noticing your inhales, noticing your exhales, and noticing any areas of tension or tightness. Allow yourself to settle right here. There's nowhere else you need to be, and nothing else you need to do. This is your time, your space, your energy, and it is sacred. Let's move through our Ujjayi pranayama, where you inhale through the nose, constrict at the back of the throat, and exhale, open mouth. And we'll do this together. It's a warming breath to help energize us for our practice. Inhale through the nose, constrict at the back of the throat, exhale. Inhale through the nose, fill up, hold at the top, exhale, open mouth. Draw the breath in, pause, exhale, release. 2 more times together. Once more. Feel a heaviness in your shoulders. And feel free to set your intention for class today. Pick a word or phrase that's calling to you at this moment. And if you're unsure what intention is set, simply ask yourself, why are you here? And once you've set your intention, let's take a breath in together. Exhale, sealing your intention for class. When you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open, reorient yourself to your surroundings. We'll start tall spine, left leg out in front of you. And I'm not going to be mirroring you, so we'll look like the opposite. Just trust your lefts and rights here. Let's just inhale, arms up to the sky. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, release them down. Fingertips touch the mat. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, letting your left hand rest on your left knee, right arm up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, float it behind you. You could gaze up at the top hand. Staying here, inhale. Exhale to close the hands, the arms, reaching forward. Bowed down. Inhale, we lift all the way up behind us. Exhale, we close. Inhale, open up. And exhale, close. 2 more times. Inhale, open up through your shoulder joint. Exhale, reach far ahead. Once more, inhale. And exhale, we close. This time, inhale, reach all the way up behind you. Exhale, plant your hand, right hip. Stamp the left foot out in front of you, toes pointed forward, and lift the hips up. Reach that left arm behind you. See how it feels to open up to the front of your hips, the belly, the shoulders, the chest. And bring it back down into your easy pose. We'll switch out to the other side. Right leg out in front of you. And resting the wrists on your knees. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, right hand, right wrist. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it back a little bit farther behind you. You could gaze up. Staying here, inhale. Exhale to close, reach farther ahead. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, close it down. 3 more times. Inhale up, open up through the chest. Exhale, close. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand, left hip, and stamp the right foot out in front of you. Inhale the hips up to the sky. Exhale, stay here. Open up through the right shoulder. You could lift the right heel if you want. And allow yourself to come back down slowly and carefully and meet me in tabletop. So shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Open through the fingertips and flatten the back. Let's warm up our spine next. Moving through cow-cats. Inhale, dip the belly. Lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round. Chin to your chest. Inhale into your cow. Squeeze through the shoulder blades. Exhale, round. Feel the shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale, cow. Pressing deeper into the mat. Spread through the collarbones. Exhale, cat. Feel yourself press away from the mat. Gaze at your thighs. 3 more times. And once more. Come back to your flat back. So you have an option to either continue through your cow-cats, or you can invite in more fluidity, more mobility by moving through spinal waves. So what that looks like is inhaling cow and sending it down to your heels. Exhale, ripple, round the cat forward. Maybe the shoulders go a little bit farther than the wrists. Inhale, cow, gaze up, send it back. Exhale, round. Ripple it forward, chin to your chest. So let's move through that 3 more times on your own. Whichever variation is completely okay. Just moving with your breath. And once more. Coming back to a neutral back. Restack the joints here, spreading the fingertips wide. We've been on our wrists for a while, so you can flip the palms, pointing the fingertips towards you, and sway forward and back. Just seeing how that feels. Or just open out to the sides, sway left and right. Or if this is too much, you can come to sit on your knees, on your toes, and circle out the wrists. So a lot of different options here. It's important that you meet your body where it's at. There's no pressure to look like anyone else, no competition to beat anyone else. It's all about how you feel and the fact that you showed up. You're going to open and close the hands, shake it out, and meet me in tabletop when you're ready. Flattening the back and gazing down. We'll walk the hands a little bit in front of us, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, our first downward facing dog for class. You can pedal out the feet, walking your dog, driving the heels close to the mat. But it's okay if it never touches. And again, if it's too much to be on the wrists, you could always come down to tabletop, circle out the ankles, or you could come to sit on your glutes and circle out the ankles one at a time. Just picking your variation. If you're on down dog, noticing how your hamstrings feel, how the calves feel, how the ankles feel. Maybe the feeling the bottoms of the feet. And we'll come to stillness in our down dog. And we're moving through, bringing our legs up to the sky. But if it's, again, too much to be upside down or on your wrists, you could do these next couple of moves down in tabletop. So let's come to stillness. Inhale, right leg up, keeping the hips aligned with each other. Exhale, send it in between the hands. Runner's lunge. I want you to check your feet are on two different lanes. This is how we keep our balance. Then drop the left knee down, untuck the toes, low lunge. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, half splits. Straighten through the front leg, bound down. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, twist to your right. Right arm comes behind you, gaze behind, or just to the side of the room. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted. So right hand on the back of your left thigh, reach towards the back of the mat. Staying here, inhale. Exhale to your T-arm twist. And plant the left hand down. Untuck the back toes and reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, reach up into high lunge. Finding your balance here. Exhale to sink into your high lunge. Feeling that stretch in the front of your left hip. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, feel a pull towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your right, just like we did earlier. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted right hand on the back of your left thigh, reach up. Inhale here. Exhale, left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Your right hand can rest on your low back, open up to the right shoulder, spiral the right ribs up. And inhale back into exalted, slowly and carefully. Exhale, spiral the hands down. Come back into downward facing dog. And here you'll notice a difference between the left leg and the right. We're going to balance it out. Just pedal out the feet. Then inhale, left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, runner's lunge. Send it to the top. Check your feet, 2 different tracks here. When you're ready, drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. You can send it a little bit further back if you'd like. Inhale, low lunge, press into the hips. Exhale, half split, straighten the front leg, point the toes up, bow down towards yourself. Inhale, low lunge, step into the left foot. Exhale, twist to your left. Gaze behind you or just the side of the room. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted, left hand back of right thigh. Keep your balance here as you arch towards the back of the mat. Inhale, T-arm twist. Exhale, plant the right hand down, tuck the back toes, and lift that knee up. Reach up for your twist. Inhale here. Exhale, runner's lunge. Again, check your feet. Then inhale, use your core, high lunge. Exhale, sink into the right hip. Inhale, feel a pull towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale here. Exhale, exalted. Inhale, T-arm twist. Exhale, tick-tock it down, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. And inhale, come to stillness, bend in the knees. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Bowing your head down. You could also invite a bend in your knees, belly resting on your thighs. Or come into ragdoll, hold on to opposite elbows, sway side to side as you bend one knee at a time. Or you could release your fingertips to the mat, drawing half circles around your feet. Seeing how it feels to let gravity press on your low back, since we're so used to standing upright all day. Noticing the hamstrings, the calves, the glutes. Already warmed up the shoulders, the knees, the ankles, the spine a lot. And a little bit of hips. But warm up the hips and the neck, the shoulders a little bit more. Let's come to stillness. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins, knees or thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it up in a mountain pose. Take your time to stack the vertebrae. Rolling up. Exhale, head comes up last. Open the palms up. And standing tall and confidently here. Inhale, upward salute. Up to the sky. And exhale, float the arms down. Shift your weight to your left foot and bring the right knee up at a 90 degree. If it's too much to balance on this foot, you could bring your right toes down, keeping the heel lifted. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling, wherever you're at with your right leg. Exhale, open out to the side. Arms open, right knee opens. Inhale, float the arms up. Float the knee up through center. Exhale to open. So again, you could do this with just tapping the toes down. Inhale it up. Exhale, open. Inhale it up. Exhale, open. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, take your variation with your leg. Exhale, open it out. It's okay to be a little wobbly. Invite a bend in your left knee. Inhale. Exhale. And plant both feet down on the mat, hip width distance, and roll the shoulders back. Inhale here in your mountain pose. Exhale here, standing firmly and strong. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, your left hand lands on the left side of your head. Right arm floats down. Left ear, left shoulder for a neck stretch. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, do the same thing, left hand. Inhale, float it up. This time, exhale, you can hold it here. Left ear, left shoulder. Your right palm can be open, or you could float it out a little bit farther away from you, feeling that contrast as you keep pressing your left ear, left shoulder. If you need a little bit more, you could bring your nose closer to the left armpit, seeing how it feels on the right side of your neck, the right tricep. Making sure you're planted in both feet here. You could have a bend in your knees. Let's be here for 3 breaths together. We'll inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. Release the hands. Let's shake the arms out. Do the same on the other side with our shoulder and knee flow. Bending in the knees here. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, float the arms down. Shift your weight to your right foot and bring the left knee up. Find your footing here. And if it's too much to keep it lifted, keep the toes down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, open out to the sides, open out through the left hip. Inhale, float it up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, open. Do this 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. If it helps, bend in your right knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the arms up, the left knee up. Exhale, open up. And float it all down. We'll warm up the other side of our neck. You could still be facing the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders out, bending in the knees slightly here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand on the side of your head and float the opposite arm away. Right ear, right shoulder. Option to just keep the palm open or float it a little bit farther away from you. You could take your variation if you'd like, bringing your nose closer to the armpit. Feeling different sensations here. Move through 4 breaths here together. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. One breath on your own. And release the hands down, bring the head back through center. You can shake the arms, shake the legs out. Already warmed up a lot of the joints, warmed up the spine, the neck, the ankles, and the hips. Now we'll come back to our upward salute, facing the front of the mat. Have a bend in your knees here, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, feel a pull towards the sky. Exhale, chair plane, arms, send it behind you. We'll tuck that tailbone. So you'll notice that there's a natural arch here. I want you to flatten the back. Pull the shoulders away. Reach the fingertips behind you. And you want to make sure you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, you want to send your knees, your hips a little bit farther back. Inhale, float the arms out in front of you, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, bring it behind you. We'll add in lifting the heels. Inhale, float the arms up, lift the heels, staying here, strengthen through the ankles. Exhale it behind you, flatten down. Shoulders away. Inhale, float it up, lift the heels. Exhale behind you. One more time. Inhale, float it up. Exhale behind you. Interlace the hands behind your back. Pulling the fist away from you. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hinge from the hips and we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Staying here, exhale. Feeling your hips being pulled towards the back of the room. Keeping your gaze down. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Bending in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Meet me in high plank. Or you could always come down to your knees and lift the toes up. If you're in the full variation of high plank, imagine you're one straight line, head to your heels. And whether you're here or you have your knees down, bring your belly close to your core. And we're here for 5, 4, spreading through the fingertips, 3, 2, press deeper into the mat, and 1, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Then inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, scorpion, stack the hips, right heel to left glute. We'll stay right here, try to press evenly to both hands. Inhale, right leg up, square the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it up. Exhale, right elbow, we hold. Inhale it up. And exhale, left elbow. You could stay here, 3-legged dog, or shift into fallen triangle. Sending your right leg through. Now your both feet face in the same direction. Arms up. If you need it a little bit more intense, you could lift the right foot off the mat. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog. Reach up with intention. Inhale. Exhale, runners. Send it to the front. Inhale up into high lunge. Exhale, scoop the arms forward, torso close to the thigh. Inhale, bring your intention up with you. Exhale, scoop it one more time. Inhale, feel a pull up. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale here. Exhale, exalted. We've been here before. Inhale, T-arm twist. Exhale, exalted. Inhale here. Exhale. Tuck it down outside of your right knee. Open up through the ribs. Inhale, exalted. One more time. Exhale, T-arm twist. Plant the left hand down, reach the right arm up for another twist. You could either stay here or come in a lounging lizard. Both your feet face towards the right, and you sink the left hip down closer to the mat. Right arm up to the ceiling or down to the side. Then inhale it up. Exhale, pyramid pose. So align the heels together, but your left foot is facing towards the top left corner of the mat. You'll bow your head down and straighten through the front leg. But it's okay if you need a little bend in your right front leg. If you need a little bit more intensity, send the right hip back, left hip forward. It won't look like much, but you'll see the big difference that the little things can make. Again, right hip back, left hip forward. And if you still need a little bit more, you could bring the hands behind you and bow your head a little bit closer down to your right knee. 3 breaths here. Once more, let it go. And bend into the front knee. Inhale, warrior 1, reach up. Exhale, cactus, open up through the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you go both arms. Inhale, reach the arms up, tall spine. Exhale, swing the arms behind you, shoulders away. We'll press into our right foot and shift into warrior 3 as you slowly lift the left knee, lift the left leg. Create that T shape with your body. You could do whatever you'd like with your arms here, either by your sides, out in front of you, prayer hands at your heart, or down on the mat or on a block. And we'll be here for 3, 2, 1. High lunge, we reach up. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior 2. Bending in the front knee. So spiral your legs away from the midline here. Relax the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse warrior. High five the back of the room, keep that bend. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, triangle, straighten the front leg. Arms to come to 6 and 12. If you feel like your back is compromising here, I want you to bring your right arm up a little bit higher, either resting on your shin, on a block, keeping the shoulders stacked. You could either gaze to the ceiling or the side of the room. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended triangle. Right arm up, straighten through the leg. You could either stay here or hook that left hand around your right wrist, pull it towards the back. Here for a couple of breaths to yourself. And inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, tick-tock the arms down, downward facing dog. Seeing the difference between your left and your right leg here, let's balance it out. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Inhale it up. Exhale, left elbow, hold, pull the shoulders away. Inhale it up. Exhale, right elbow, stay here, 3-legged, or fall in triangle. Pivot in your feet, right arm reaches up. If you need a little bit more intense, lift the left leg off the mat. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog. Whatever journey it takes to get there. Inhale here. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring it to the front of the mat. check your feet. 2 different lanes. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop the arms forward. Inhale, bring your intention up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your left. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted. Here, inhale. Exhale, hook it down outside the left knee. Spiral the left ribs up. Inhale, exalted. Take your time to get there. Exhale, hook it back down. Inhale, slowly reach up, exalted. Exhale, T-arm twist. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Check your heels are aligned. Again, spiral the legs away from the midline. Standing tall here, relax the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale. Bring it down to triangle. Sending that right hip a little bit farther back. Again, if you feel like your back, your shoulders are compromising, I want you to bring up a little bit higher. No pressure to come all the way down. Couple of breaths to yourself. And slowly inhale, warrior 2. Bring your gaze forward. Exhale, extended triangle. Reach towards the back. Option to take that variation, hook the hand, hook the wrist, bring it to the back. Pressing into your left foot a little bit more. Few more breaths. And release, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, bring it down into high plank. And we'll be here for 5, 4, press deeper into the hands. 3, belly to your spine. 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend in the knees, gaze at your hands. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. This time with T arms. Inhale, halfway lift, open up. Exhale, release. Inhale, half T arms. Exhale, let something go. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to a normal halfway lift. Exhale, fold, deepest bend in your knees. Inhale slowly up into mountain pose. Take your time. There is no rush. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Open up the palms and a slight bend in your knees here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. You could press into your left foot, left hip a little bit more to deepen in the stretch. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted, right hand low back, presses the hips out. Left arm behind you. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, TikTok the arms forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, stack the vertebrae. Exhale, head comes up last. Open through the chest, the palms. Inhale, upward salute. Keep that bend in your knees. Exhale, twist to your left. press into that right hip. Staying here, inhale. Exhale, exalted, left hand, low back. Press into the hips, right arm arches behind you. Stay here, inhale as we reach. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, come into your high plank. We're here for another 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. And walk the hands to the back of the mat, ragdoll pose. Either hold on the opposite elbows, sway side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale up into upward salute, reach up. And exhale, palms by your sides. Shift your weight to your left foot and bring the right knee up. Just like we did earlier. This is going to be our peak pose as we add on to this. You could either stay right here or you could bring the arms up to the sky. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you want to twist to your right. Slowly and carefully. Right arm behind you. Slowly and carefully. Right arm behind you. Or you could just do prayer hands at your heart, coming into that twist. Either stay here or you're holding on to that knee. There's a lot of different variations here. Or you could do that exalted variation. Right hand low back. Or you could hook your fingertips around your right big toe. Bend in your left knee for a little bit more stability. And bring that right arm behind you. This is our extended hand and big toe. If you'd like, you can bring your gaze behind you. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake out the left foot. And coming back to the back of your mat, if you're not there already. Mountain pose, palms by your sides. Inhale, float the arms up, upward salute. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot, bring the palms down, lift the left knee. And you can either just stay right here, arms up, prayer hands at your heart. If you want that twist, twist on over to your left, slowly and carefully. You could open out the arms, or just open out the left arm. Right hand can rest on your left knee. Bring your gaze behind you or just the side of the room. Take your variation. Or hook the fingertips around the left big toe. Maybe this side's a little bit easier. Maybe it's a little bit harder. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. Shake it out. One breath in together in your mountain pose. Exhale. 2 more times. Draw the breath in. Exhale. Shoulders away. Inhale 1 more time. Fill up. Exhale. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. You could walk your hands out into 1 more high plank. Or again, modifying your knees. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Zip the elbows to your ribs, zipping the legs close together. Inhale, cobra. Press into the hands, lift the chest up. Keep that bend in your elbows. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale here. 1 more time. Exhale. Bring it all the way down. And we're coming to the restorative part of our class. It's coming to broken wing. Open the right arm out. Press into the left hand to roll yourself over to the right side of the mat. I want you to bring your head down or on a block, on a towel. And you could either stay right here, or if you need a little bit more, stamp that left foot behind your right knee. Point the left knee up. You could shimmy your right hip over to the right a little bit more if you'd like. And if you need more, come to a bind. Left hand wraps around your low back. Open up to the left shoulder. Press a little bit deeper into the right shoulder. And if you still need a little bit more, stamp the right foot. Shimmy your hips over to the right. Point your knees up to the ceiling. Some people also like to reach towards their fingertips, but some people, like myself, can't reach. So meet your body where you're at. Like I said earlier, wherever you're at is completely fine. Let's be here for 5 to 6 breaths on your own. And one more breath. Release the hands back down. Roll back onto your chest, your belly. Hands underneath the shoulders. Zip the elbows, zip the legs. And extend the left arm out now. Press into your right hand and roll over to the left side, bringing your head back down. You could stamp the right foot, right knee up to the ceiling, or come to a bind, right arm low back. Or if you want to try, stamp the left foot, both knees up, and shimmy your hips closer to the left. There shouldn't be any pain or pinching. If there is, come back to another variation. 5 breaths to yourself, sending it to your shoulders, your chest, or wherever you need. Meeting yourself where you're at. And one more breath. And we unwind. Come back. Chest and belly, thighs, and hands underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands to bring yourself up. To stand on your knees for camel pose. So bringing the knees close together. There's a couple different variations here. One of them being that you can press your hands into your low back and just press the hips forward. Or if you have any blocks, you could tuck the toes and bring your hands onto your blocks, or bring it all the way down to your ankles. Again, meet yourself where you're at as you send your head as comfortably back as you can. Press out the chest, the hips, the stomach a little bit more. Be here for 3 to 4 breaths, whichever variation you're in. And slowly come back, tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, child's pose. So open the knees wide. Big toes come to touch. And outstretch the arms in front of you. Melt your chest, your heart down. You could rest your forehead down on the mat or your chin as you sink a little bit closer to the ground. You could either keep this passive, just stay right here, relax the elbows, relax the upper body onto the mat. Or you can make it more active, only if you'd like, reaching your fingertips towards the top and pressing your low back closer to the back. 3 to 4 breaths on your own. And on your last breath, let something go. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up, tall spine. We'll swing the legs out in front of us into staff pose. So you're sitting on both the sitting bones, shoulders relaxed. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we'll hinge from the hips. And when you can't hinge anymore, you can fold. Rounding down. Your hands can either rest on your shins, if you're up a little bit higher, on your ankles, or on your feet, or even on the mat. If your hands are on the mat, I invite you to notice with every exhale, you can walk your hands out a little bit farther. You could do the same thing even if you're holding onto your knees, your shins, your ankles, the bottoms of your feet. Just pull your head a little bit farther, or pull your heart a little bit farther. We're here for 4 to 5 breaths on your own. But I want you to imagine the skin stretching on your low back, your upper back, feeling the safety of your belly inflating into your thighs. And allow yourself to just be right here. One more breath. Slide your hands close to your body. And bring your glutes to the middle of the mat if it's not there already. We'll come into bridge pose. So you can bring your back all the way down. And you'll bring your heels to come close to your fingertips here, pointing your knees up to the ceiling. Here you might notice the natural arch in your back. I want you to flatten the back, tuck the tailbone, just like we did in chair pose. Shoulders away. You can either close down the eyes or bring your gaze up to the ceiling or the sky. Either stay right here, or you could take supported bridge by placing a block underneath your sacrum, which is the flat part at the bottom of your tailbone. Or if you want to take it up all the way, inhale the hips up to the ceiling. Exhale as you tuck one shoulder at a time, create a shelf for your heart. We'll be here for 5 to 6 breaths. And whichever variation you're in, try to bring the knees closer together. We're engaging in the quads, the glutes, opening through the front of the hips, the stomach, the chest. Feel the groundedness of the floor beneath you. Couple more breaths. One more. Then bring the glutes, the back all the way down. We'll hug our knees to our chest, Apanasana. Either stay here or rock side to side to massage out the low back and the sides of your hips if you're coming all the way down. And you could either stay right here in your Apanasana or come into happy baby, flat back down. Bring your feet up to stamp the ceiling or the sky, wrapping your hands around the bottoms of your feet or even your ankles or the backs of your thighs. So whatever's more comfortable. Again, option to rock side to side or choose to be still. Or even bend one knee and extend the other, seeing how that feels. You could close down the eyes here or keep a soft gaze out in front of you. You could even straighten both legs. For a couple more breaths, can you envision your intention, your reason for coming, your reason for being? You can either stay right here or in Apanasana or come into legs up the wall. Bring your legs up, out in front of you. Relax the hands down, palms by your sides. And you can either stay here or use this as a transition into plow pose. So you'll catapult the legs overhead and support your low back, your hips with your hands. Maybe your toes reach towards the ground, or maybe just one of your toes do. Either stay here or come into supported shoulder stand. One leg comes up at a time. Keep supporting your low back. Or if you'd like, you can interlace your hands down on the ground. Pull the fists away from you. Your choice. Couple more breaths. Whichever pose, whichever variation you're in. You can invite some movement if you'd like, or choose to be still. And slowly, carefully, bring the upper back, the mid back, and the low back down to the mat. You can hug your knees to your chest one more time. And our final twist. Knock your knees over to the left and open out your arm to the right, bringing your gaze to the right side of the room. I want you to notice your left hand. If it's gripping tightly onto your right knee, you can soften the grip or just completely open out that left arm. Your choice. If your shoulders are coming close to your ears, can you tuck them a little bit farther away? If you want to notice your breath a little bit more, your left hand could also rest on your stomach. So pick your variation. Relaxing through the lower body, the upper body. You could shift your shoulders to the left so you can flatten both shoulders down. We'll be here for 5 breaths. To yourself, focusing on your breath or your intention. And one more breath here. And hug your knees back to your chest. Realign the spine. And knock your knees over to the right. And open out the left arm. You could bring your gaze to the left side of the room or close the eyes down. If you need to flatten out the shoulders, the upper back a little bit more, shift your shoulders to the right. Soften the grip in your right hand or completely open out to your T-arms. You could close down the eyes or keep a soft gaze. Or rest your hand on your stomach. We're here for 5 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Hug your knees back into your chest. And if there's any other pose that you want to do, you can do it on your own. But when you're ready, meet me in our final pose, Savasana. Open out through the arms, the legs. Take up space here. Shoulders away from the ears. And release any effort from the top of your head to your facial muscles, down through the arms. Soften through the hands. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, your belly. Allow your hips to sink deeper into the ground. Release any effort in your quads, your hamstrings, your calves. Soften through the ankles, the bottoms of the feet and your toes. See your body as one full system supporting you. Being grateful for the time that you've carved out for yourself. There's nowhere else you need to be, and nothing else you need to do. You could either focus on your breath and where you're sending it to. Is it circulating somewhere specific in your body? Or are you sending it upwards, through the head, downwards, out through the arms, the feet? You could focus on the sounds around you. Or focus on your intention. If your mind begins to wander anywhere else, gently redirect it. There's no need to label it as good or bad. Your thoughts only have as much power as you give them. And trust. I will reawaken you when it's time. You can slowly reawaken by wiggling the fingers, the toes. You can circle out the ankles, the wrists. Open and close the hands, the feet, and the jaw. Move your head side to side. To give you a self-massage and a final act of self-love. Saying no to what no longer serves you. And come into a good morning stretch. Outstretch your arms towards the back of the room or the front of your mat. And point your toes towards the bottom of your mat. Feeling the skin stretch all the way through. You can either stay here or roll on to your favorite side, keeping the eyes closed for fetal position. Creating a pillow with your arm, bringing the knees close together. Take 3 more breaths here. There is no rush. One more breath. Pressing into your bottom hand to bring yourself back up into any comfortable seated position. Either legs crossed, coming full circle, or you can have your legs extended out in front of you. Relax the shoulders away. You could either bring your palms up to the ceiling or face them down. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart, where love, compassion, patience, and kindness runs through. Or you could bring it up to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. This is your intuition. Know that you can always trust your body, your breath, yourself, and divine timing. We'll bow our heads in gratitude towards each other, our time and our energy. Thank you all for choosing to be here tonight. Namaste.